So whenever I'm doing a parking lot renovation, there's always a question in my mind if anybody's gonna like come and say something. Nobody ever does. Like, so I wasn't planning on buying anything else except the project stuff, but I just found this assorted pack of bungee cords. And it looks like sort of a really good deal. So this is pretty cool. It looks like Home Depot has this whole locker system, like Amazon locker. I'm gonna have to try this at some point. Alright, cool. Alright, YouTubers, it is actually getting pretty dark. Oh crap, I'm actually going away from my car. I need to go to my car. Vlogging in public is weird, but I'm getting used to it. But anyway, so it's actually gotten pretty dark. So I don't think I'm going to be able to film this for YouTube tonight. I'm going to have to do it early tomorrow morning, which is fine with me. So I have my supplies. Yay! Oops. Let's show off the logo. And I'm just going to go back to my car. And I'm going to, go to bed tonight. And then when the sun is up, make sure I'm not getting hit by cars across the parking lot, I will try to complete this project. So look what I found for free. I was going to buy some wood for the plywood project that I want to do to my bed, but I actually think I can use this. And if I can use this and it's 100% free, oh my gosh, it'll be the best. While I was at the laundromat, I started working on putting braces on the support I want for the back of the bed. So I'm going to finish this project up, and then we'll do a little like tour of the results. But my basic goal is I want to be able to open both of these doors, both of these side sliding doors as entry doors, and be able to walk through here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to hopefully pull this off. Hopefully the what I got from the job will support the bed moving back the way I want it to. If not, I will be very, very sad. Okay, so time to get out of the van and do some parking lot construction. As you can see, pulled a bunch of stuff out of the van. This is going to go underneath the front of the bed. And so, yeah. Pulled most of my stuff out. There's still a bunch of stuff in there, but this is kind of stage one. Alright, so this is the little plywood shelfie thing that I got from the job site I was on. It was basically like a theater type place. But while I was at the laundromat, I basically put these braces on just to make it a little stronger. And then I stood on it and it didn't collapse. So I'm feeling pretty happy about, just this bracing on here. And so we're going to see how well it holds up. I don't think I've ever talked about my Ryobi vacuum system here. It's really cool. It runs off a Ryobi battery. You just open it up and all the dust is in it. It comes with a couple of utensils and basically, the side utensil fell off. There we go. And that fits perfectly here, which is really cool. So I'm hoping this works out for the best. And this is the platform for me to be able to slide the bed back with the brackets I attached this morning. So yeah, we're just gonna keep moving forward with this. Okay, so at this point the bed is back as far as I can get it. I still have like a little drop space right here where I could put stuff, and I didn't lose the space underneath, which is what I wanted. So if I use this smart, it's still really useful. And yeah, so we're just gonna keep moving forward with this. Okay, new shelving unit in there. Didn't quite gain the space I wanted between here and here, but I think that's okay. This can carry a bunch of stuff. I could still like slip in here if I needed to, if I wanted to come in from this side, which was the goal. And it does open it up a little bit more, which is still the preferred situation. So cool, we're gonna keep working. Christmas Day, I'm gonna shoot sort of what I wanted to be the end of that vlog that I never finished, and yeah, give you guys a look at sort of how far I got on my little project, as it were. Luckily, the van is right over here. It's just in the driveway. As you can see, my unexpected Christmas gift is on top. Whoop, there you go. That's better. So let's walk over to the van again. So I am 90% happy with the results of the bed move. I've shifted the bed more up this way. I've actually purged a good amount of my clothes and a good amount of my kitchen supplies. If you look over on the shelf behind the bed, I now have my cooler here, and I have my kitchen stuff here. I had all of my kitchen stuff in a container twice this size, and I just don't think for what I'm going to be doing with this as a camper van, I need that many supplies, and so I cut them in half. I'm going to give most of it to Goodwill. And then I still have room on the shelf for things like cleaning supplies, which is great. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. My gym bag would normally be here, but it's in the house right now because I'm using it because, you know, I'm taking showers in the house. And then I have my camp stove up here. It's bungeed down. I have some odds and ends in this little Superman container up here. This was a gift card that I haven't used yet, so I have it pinned up here so I remember to use it. And then I have some other things down here, including, I wanted to show these off for a minute. Two cool things I got were these collapsible basins. This is the dish drainer, and that's how big it is, and then it just goes flat, and I can stick it on a shelf, which is great. And then I have a basin that's sort of the same thing. Like, you can expand it out like this, and then you can flatten it, which is awesome, which means I can stack both of these together, take up this much space, and put it back on the shelf, which is great. And basically, this whole space has just opened up so much more. Like, all of this is now free space, which I'm so excited about. And it wasn't just the bed move, it was also the cargo carrier, because otherwise most of that stuff would have been kind of sitting on the floor right here. And that's mostly stuff I don't need all the time. Like, I don't want to get rid of it. It's like extra office supplies, it's extra like hair care products, sort of my overflow stuff when stuff's on sale, so you want to buy 2 or 3 of them, but like not having to have them like in the van when I don't need them all the time, and mostly having the stuff I access all the time in the van really helps a lot. There's a few things that I only access occasionally, like underneath the bed. There's no point in me doing this without you actually seeing, but underneath the bed, let me see. You see that white suitcase? It's basically extra towels and stuff, but it fits so perfectly under there. And I can still get a lot of my flatter shoes on top of it. So that storage really worked out. And what I like is there's extra space. That's what I always want, is I want extra space to add things. I put this little cart thing down inside the well, and there's enough room around it that I can still neatly organize things around this. So overall, with the bed move, I am happy with the amount of space I gained. I'm happy to be adding little touches that make it feel like home, like art from my friend. And yeah, it's just really great, and it's starting to feel really like this. That's my mom back there. See those photos behind me? Yeah, that's me and my mom. My mom has passed away now. if you didn't know that. She's no longer with us, but it really feels great right now. Like, I'm really happy with both the bed move and being able to use the roof as cargo storage. It's made me taller, so I need to be more aware with drive-throughs. Hopefully it'll discourage me from going to drive-throughs and going into garages just because of the height. But overall, like, I'm really happy with how things have been reorganized and how much space I have now. Like, I can move around in here so much better. Like, I could actually, like, sit on the floor, like, comfortably. Like, I have that entryway space I wanted. What I didn't get was over here, the bed, because I can't control the length of the camping cot until I build, custom bed. There really isn't much I can do, but unfortunately the camping cot is running straight up to the shelf, which makes me really, I want to make sure I'm putting smart things down here because they're going to be a little harder to access. But overall, it's great. Like, everything is so much more airy and much more open, and that's what I wanted. And what I loved is, like, when I got the cargo carrier for the roof, it wasn't an excuse to keep things. It was an excuse to do another big purge so that it was worth it to gain the space I gained. Like, it wasn't more space so get more stuff. It was more space so have less stuff, because I have more room for storage in here to grow a little bit, and I have more room for storage up there. And what I always want to do is, when I add stuff, ask myself what I can get rid of, and that's what I've done, and I'm really happy with it. So I did a little walk around tour just because this was kind of janky, and I'll cut that together for you.